why you act so fly when you try so hard to try. I see the sky is open wide. Take a look inside. It's wild like a child. It's free. Come on. It's all in my head. It's all in my head. It's only you and me. And wherever you go, I will be. On the other side of life we glide. Got our pride standing tall in the sun. Oh, we're flying high, spinning in our time, living life and living free. This is where I wanna be. Come on, it's all in my head. It's all in my head. It's only you and me. And wherever you go, I will be.
planning, building my whole world around you. And I can remember hoping that you and I could make it on through. But something went wrong. We loved each other, we just couldn't get along. Take a good look at me, I'm in misery, can't you see? The love
turn back again. Sometimes you get the wrong idea. Hold on, baby, and take your time. Take your time. The choice will be right, and take your time.
Looking for
Change it and say till I come, till I come, till I come. Change it and say till I come, till I come, till I come. Change it and say till I come, till I come, till I come. Change it and say till I come, till I come, till I come, 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 come,
I wanna rock the place. Can we take it to the max? Sometimes when you get that feeling, you gotta take the music and feel the healing.
Can't explain the feeling. There's something you gotta know. Burning hard like passion. The groove is in control. Just come and dance along to my rhythm. Just let your body go. Dance and move your body. Let the music take your soul. Let the music
Y'all ready for this?
Think I better.
my stride as I take you for a ride. The rhythm and the beat and the rhyme must coincide. Be rehearsed and tried. Can't come off soft. I got to come off. I like the spotlight like a moth. Enjoy being seen, but I have to stay correct to be the man that you select. The one you choose when the blues begin to confuse all your don'ts and do's. I make the rules and I'm setting the pace, stating my case while I move the place. Gonna win the race and I tell you face to face that the J is the ace, possessing all the elements that are needed, and you just can't beat it. This is Rex.
No, I don't wanna
dance with you.
Let's take a stroll, get on the road. What I'm talking about is twofold, body and soul. I got a grip, so grab a hold. If you think that you can fit the mold, never ending, no pretending or descending. We're gonna rock from the beginning, party full speed ahead, wake the dead. You gotta dish those lead feet that make you walk like a person that stutters talk. You gotta be swift like a hawk, forever on the dance floor, drenched in sweat. Cause I'm the man that set the stage, threw you into a rage, took you out your cage, and put you into a daze. Now you're out there dipping, not slipping, and I'm through hipping.
No, 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 I don't want no people. No, 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 any song I'm dancing to. No, 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 I don't want no people. All I wanna do is dance with you.
Let's jam the house. Let's jam. Hear the music bumping as you hit the floor. Feel the funk and feel the groove just a little more. Get the rhythm, get the groove, make that body sweat and move. Get the rhythm, get the groove, make that body sweat and move.
The rhythm, the rebel, without applause, I'm lowering my level. The hard drama, where you never been, I'm in. You want styling? You know it's time to get deep. The enemy telling you to hear it. They praise the music, just how to clear the lyrics. Some say no to the album, the show. But rush the sound I made a year ago.
Living my life underneath the ground. Underneath the ground.
I guess you know, you guess I'm just a radical. Down on sabbatical, yes, to make it critical. The only part of your body should be partying too. Have the power on an hour from the rebel of you. Bitches okay me now, knowing and grown. When they clocking my soul, there's no sneaking and taking everything that a brother owns. The rhythm, the rebel.
Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down.
The rhythm, the the rebel, without a pause, I'm lowering my level. The hard drama, where you never been, I'm in. Too much styling, you know it's time to get deep. The enemy telling you to hear it. They praise the music, it's time to play the lyrics. Some say no to the album, the show, but rush the sound. I made a year ago, I guess you know, you guess I'm just a radical. Now on sabbatical, yes to make it critical. The only part of your body should be partying too. Have the power on the hour from the rebel of you. Bitches so pay me now, known and grown. When the clock in my soul is no sticking and taking. Everything that my brother owns. The rhythm, the rebel.
Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath.
No time to waste. Pump the bass. It's my house. Rock the surface. Therefore, for sure, I can stick and move. Pick and groove. It's time to show and prove. 'Cause when I step on a club scene, bodies rough. You know what dub mean? Fly girls, cutie pies, booty thighs. The size attract my eyes.
The lion, who set you free to go crazy in the 20th century. The lion, who set you free to go crazy in the 20th century. To go crazy, to go crazy, to go crazy in the 20th century. To go crazy, to go crazy, to go crazy in the 20th century.
Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground.
Grab a girl and dance. The DJ is bending, sending in a jam of it ending. No one can tell 'cause it makes it smooth as hell. Thanks to DJs who mix the well and make the record sell by the stacks. Yo, who's house it? Double J Club Tracks. Are you kidding or confused? With the flavor unit, I can't
The
lose.
lion, who set you free to go crazy in the 20th century. The lion, who set you free to go crazy in the 20th century. The lion, who set you free to go crazy in the 20th century. The lion, who set you free to go crazy in the 20th century. To go crazy, to go crazy, to go crazy in the 20th century. To go crazy, to go crazy, to go crazy in the 20th century.
Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground.
Winding your way down the Baker Street, nodding your head and dead on your feet. Well, another crazy day, drink the night away and forget about everything. This city dares and makes you feel so cold. It's got so many people, but it's got no soul, and it's taken you so long to find out you were wrong when you thought it held everything. Used to think that it was so easy, used to say that it was so easy, but you're trying now. Another year and then you'll be happy. Just one more year and then you'll be happy. You're crying now. Way down the street there's a guy in his place. He opens the door, he's got that look on his face, and he asks you where you've been. You tell him who you've seen, and you talk about anything. He's got this dream about buying some land. He's gonna give up the booze and the one night stand, and then he settle down in his quiet little town and forget about everything. He's gonna keep moving. You know he's never gonna stop moving. He's rolling, he's the rolling stone. When you wake up, it's a new morning. The sun is shining, it's a new morning. You're going home. Winding your way down the Baker Street, light in your head and dead on your feet. Well, another crazy day. You drink the night away and forget about everything. This city desert makes you feel so cold. It's got so many people, but it's got no soul, and it's taken you so long to find out you were wrong when you thought it held everything. Used to think that it was so easy. Used to say that it was so easy. You're trying now. Another year and then you'll be happy. Just one more year and then you'll be happy. You're crying now.
Let me take you to a place I know you wanna go. It's a good life. Hey, yeah. I don't wanna stand around and beg you. Just don't say no. No, 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 no. I have got a feeling that you're gonna like it. What I'm doing to you. And I'm doing what I'm doing. I'll be doing what you want me to do. Hey, love is shining like this, thriving in the good life, good life. Good life, good life, good life, good life in the good life, good life. Feeling that you get from the good life. Hey, once you get that good life feeling, let me tell you, no one can take it away. No, 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 no. No more bad times, only glad times in the good life, good life. Good Don't waste your time
you make me feel like a dove. Yeah, stronger and stronger, more and more I'm in love. Let me kiss you and you'll realize I'm the sunshine in your life. Dance. Shake, why shake, 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 shake. It's just a shake, why shake, shake, shake. It's just a shake, shake.
Meant to be so shy, you have to be a real guy. Meant to be so bad, I'm crazy just for you. Every time you give me the thing that made me happy, I just think of you, think that I belong to you.
Theme from a guy called Slam, kicking it once again to a new jam. Please, Mr. DJ, put the record on as we create an atmosphere to rock to. Swing your body right to left and shake your head till your body gets out of control. I'm the rapper who fell in love, but I'm too shy to make you mine, girl.
Meant to be so shy, you have to be a real guy. Meant to be so bad, I'm crazy just for you. Every time you give me the thing that made me happy, I just think of you, think that I belong to you. Meant to be so shy, you have to be a real guy. Meant to be so bad, I'm crazy just for you. Every time you give me the thing that made me happy, I just think of you, think that I belong to you. I need to be so shy, oh yeah, I want a real guy. You make me Meant to be so shy, you have to be a real guy. Meant to be so bad, I'm crazy just for you. Every time you give me the thing that made me happy, I just think of you, think that I belong to you.
Get down, back and forth to let you know tonight that I love how you make me feel like a dove. Yeah, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, back and forth. Get down, back and forth. Dance. Shake, why shake, 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 shake. It's just a shake, why shake, shake, shake. It's just a shake.
Meant to be
Thank